Hi everyone, welcome back to your favorite ER doc. Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm going to give some quick, facts and some tips to help you about the most common symptoms that we tend to see during Thanksgiving as well as after Thanksgiving. So of course, Thanksgiving, people are going to be with their family, people are eating, they're enjoying, but one of the most common complaints we tend to see after Thanksgiving is abdominal pain. A lot of people are overeating, so people are coming in with heartburn, indigestion. Unfortunately, people are coming in with alcohol intoxication, and because of that, some related injuries from that, such as falling, tripping, motor vehicle accidents, So please do not drink and drive or operate any heavy machinery when you're intoxicated. Another thing that we tend to see are CHF exacerbations, which is congestive heart failure exacerbations. There are certain patients that have CHF and they know that they have to stay away from certain foods. So they have to be watchful of their salt intake and sometimes even their water intake. So if, Thanksgiving, people are eating ham and, they're having all this food and a lot of fried foods and things of that nature that they perhaps shouldn't be. And if they're overindulging in it, they can end up coming in with shortness of breath, chest pain, swelling. So we tend to see a lot of that usually after Thanksgiving. Another thing that we tend to see during Thanksgiving or even after are burns. Because of burn-related injuries, people are deep frying turkeys, and because of that, you can think of, if they're not careful, they're getting burns to their hands, to their face, unfortunately. So you got to be very, very careful when you are cooking under high heat, because we tend to see a lot of burn injuries. Of course, we see some lacerations, people cutting when they're cutting the food, or accidentally cutting their hands or their fingers and things of that nature. So stay safe, be mindful of what you're eating, what you're doing, especially when you have medical conditions, and have a happy Thanksgiving. All right, bye.